right, I'm ready.
All right, party people, place to be, vandals, and all you Ape-men of the apocalypse. This is a brand new episode of How Did We Get Here? This is a brand new Power Pulp Power Hour, but it's actually the first episode of Power Pulp Power Week because we're going hard this week. We have tonight, of course, with us, we have the amazing, the punk rock Brad Dwyer on Tuesday, Thursday, we're gonna have Rick on. He's gonna talk about Cosmic Cat, and then Saturday we're gonna have Big Tony on. We're gonna talk about the Big Spider and the Bolt Maverick, and the monsters youth. Like he's got so many other kids to talk to us about. But we got the big man, Mr. Ocho himself, Eric Mingle in the chat.
I know that guy.
Yeah, Arizona boy.
We got Hero Odell. We got some chip popping off. He's got French fries and party hats, I think.
Yeah.
French fries
I am losing my eyesight fast, man. My dad's gonna start me.
Well, look, I'm wearing these now. I didn't used to have to.
But yeah, we got the amazing Brad Dwyer here with us tonight. We're gonna get into everything that he does pretty much. But before that, Joe, it's your half of the intro, bro.
Yes, sir. So this episode is brought to you in collaboration with Power Pulp Comics, the best of self-published comics, all under one roof. Yes, my friends, they have over 100 titles that you can pick from. So go to powerpulpcomics.com and go see their selection. And don't worry, if you have a comic shop or a bookstore and you want to get in on the action, they have a wholesale deal for retailers, for brick and mortar. That's 50% off for wholesale. So you go on the site, fill out the survey, and get your account number. And good news for domestic shipping, if it's over $200, shipping is free. So all orders over $200 get free domestic shipping. So go check it out. The QR code's up in the left-hand corner. So scan that and head on over to Power Pulp Comics.
Are we doing a giveaway tonight? Because
yeah,
Brad's got I think almost everything of his is actually in the shop at this moment. So
except for Damnation.
Yeah, that I think.
Well, I sent those, so they'll be there sometime.
Oh, well, I don't. Johnny bought me one, so I'm waiting for Johnny to tell me what he got for me.
I can't wait for issue 2, man. I've been seeing the stuff you've been putting up on Instagram for that. And there was one, it's a spoiler, but when I saw my favorite character, wasn't as badly off as I thought she was, and she was kind of patching her. I was just kind of
oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah, dude. It's issue 2. Yes.
Right, so I'll do a lightning round for the rest of it, Johnny.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So Power Pulp also has a Discord. So head on over to this Discord, sign up. It's free. QR code up in the corner. So sign up. You have all kinds of categories. Share what you're reading. Share your art. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff there for you to check out. Our friend, our good buddy, Nick Klee. It's his last day of his Kickstarter. So it ends tomorrow morning. Tonight is your last night to get in on the action. So go back that book. Another one of our friends
on the Discord, you'll find Brad mostly on what are you drawing and what are you reading. That's where I most got a hold of him with. He's very on there. He's very approachable. So yeah, he's one of the best parts of the Discord.
Some more friends of the show. Warwick Walker and Erwin Papa still have their Kickstarter running till I believe Thursday. So go back that. And we have one giveaway that's still live, but we'll be running for a while because it is the giveaway for Star Wolf, another Power Pulp title by John Coates and
xHWGHx.
xHWGHx. Yeah, That's live now. It's been live for about a week. Let's throw that QR code up there for anyone who wants to scan it to go back.
Spin the wheel when the Kickstarter's over, when it's done.
Yeah, we'll do that once it's over. It'll be a month. This will probably be the longest giveaways. So all you have to do is, just like this episode, you go to that episode in the YouTube comments, go down below and write Power Pulp to enter. So that's all you have to do is go to the episode, write Power Pulp to enter, and you'll be entering for a chance to win. And go check out their Kickstarter. Go see what they have. I think they have some original art tiers, all kinds of stuff on there. So go check it out. So that's Star Wolf.
And Joe said, like in this chat right now, if you were to put the words Power Pulp in the chat, you would receive 2 entries to win a Brad Dwyer comic of your choice from Power Pulp Comics. So let's see them Power Pulps in the chats, people.
Yeah, Power Pulp in the chats, 2 entries. Power Pulp in the YouTube comments on the replay, 1 entry. So it's to your advantage to write it here in the chat. So we reward people that come live and participate in the live shows. So yeah, if you don't have it, write it, and you could win a cool comic by Brad. He's got a lot of stuff there, so you have a lot of choice.
He's got the Ape-men trades back in print. That's probably like your big promotion right now. The thing that you probably like want to talk about the most, I would think, right? The
oh, sure. I mean, I could talk about that all day, mostly because that's like the largest page count.
Yeah, dude. Like when I heard that there was like 3 issues long, I was kind of like, these guys, I like these Power Pulp guys, but they get a little cheap on you. And then I got the book, and I'm like, oh, it's like 150 pages.
Yeah.
Kind of 3 issues. So yeah, like.
Yeah, the first actually the first 4 issues were like double size. So I just finished issue 11, so it's really if you broke it down to 22 or 24 pages, it would be quite a few more issues.
And I just gotta say, it is too bad that you Power Pulp guys were all born like, I don't know, 30 years too late. Like if you guys were around then, like 87 during the Reaganomics cartoon boom, just think of the action figure lines that we would have, because all you guys would be doing cartoons. You guys would all.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, at the very least, the Power Comics guys would be publishing everybody.
It's not a heavy one, but like I get a Thundercat feeling from Ape-men. Like it's got almost like a.
Yeah, I mean, like I think I'm a big fan, not so much of like the cartoon and other media, but like of like He-Man and Thundar and stuff like that, where it's like a mix of like fantasy or and in like dystopian future technology and stuff like that.
For Chip, I'm gonna throw up the cam, Joe, so you can show off some of the wake. We've got some people in the chat demanding it.
I'll tell you right now, I'm on my phone, so there's absolutely no way I can see that chat.
Okay.
We'll post it. We post the comments up on the screen. So
okay, good.
Yeah.
This is what we have to offer. This is early stuff from Brad. We figured it's good stuff for a first interview, though. You know what I mean? Like we really plan on having all the Power Pulp guys back over and over again. So I think like kind of getting into the beginning of Ape-men and Municipal Threat's just a great start, because I mean, like, I think that if you're new to Power Pulp, one of the first things you should get is the Municipal Threat books. Like they're just kind of the best sort of zine you'd want to run into firsthand. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them that are sloppy. There's a lot of them that are just like the movie reviews. This one, these ones you get about 6 to 7 short comics. You get 3 movie reviews, and you get a couple interviews too. And like it's done photocopied. It looks great. You know what I mean?
And I think the cover for issue 1 is the perfect kind of exemplifies what this zine is about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I got Ken Landgraf to do that illustration, and like I I basically told him exactly what I wanted. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this as a cover for a zine. I need Charles Bronson fighting an alligator on the right side of the page, and I need like chuds on the left side. And like, I don't know if I gave him much more direction than that, but I just was like, can you do that? And then he did exactly that. You know what I mean?
I know people are going to shudder the way I handle my comics, but I buy comics to read. So I want you guys to see the wraparound properly. So
all three covers are great, though, man. The third one with the Conquistador is so great. I mean, like,
they're all wraparounds. So
yeah. I love wraparounds. Like, I think there's there's a period of Micronauts where they had wraparound covers that were really inspiring, and then there was also the reprint series on the Baxter paper of the New Gods had a few wraparound covers, and like I've always just really liked it. It seems like a waste. I mean, I guess if you have to have an advertisement on the back, I get it, but otherwise it's just like a waste not to use this big canvas. You know what I mean?
And like I said, these exemplify kind of like what a zine should be when you get one. I just thought they like hit perfection. Like, do you have plans on maybe manufacturing more? I know this was kind of a thing you said you guys did during COVID, but like,
well, I think it went out of COVID, but it's one of those things where I shift around. It's really, I don't have like a grand plan. I'm always like whatever seems to be the most fun, or like just I'm inspired to do. I'm usually working on a couple different projects at one time, and then one takes precedent, and then sometimes the other ones go on the back burner for a while. There's not really any method to any of this. It's just kind of like I love doing it.
Hey Joe, do you got your Bloody Gore volume 3 with
Yeah, it's over there in a box. I could go grab it real quick.
When you get a chance, we're still flipping through this, but like I would like to look at Brad's piece in that where like it's completely castrated.
That's
like,
the one I see, right?
Yeah,
with the one.
That's like
cover.
That character was in Kaiju Counterattack, right? I thought I recognized.
No, that one wasn't. It was just kind of a generic body horror version of like Kamen Rider.
Yeah, Steph's our boy though. So like when we got the anthology from him, when we saw a piece from you in there, like we were really excited about that. Thought that was super dope.
I hadn't done an anthology piece outside of Municipal Threat in a while, so I thought, oh, it seems like a good place where I can just do something weird.
And I love how you guys do reinterpretations of the posters for the exploitation movies.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great. And then you have the little reviews after too. How do you go about picking which movies you're going to review in these little zines?
Really, it was just the reviewers. Because like Kyle Hickenbottom, like he knows, he watches garbage movies just like I do, so he knows what he wants to do, and so I would just ask like, which ones would you like to review, and then kind of structure that stuff around it.
And like unlike a lot of zines, man, you're gonna actually enjoy like all the comics in this thing. Like I think all six of the minis are great in it.
Yeah, I think I was trying to, because I hadn't really, I mean, I'm sure they exist. I'm sure there's a lot of them that exist, but I hadn't seen any zines like this in a while. Like I'd done a few zine shows, and like I've kind of aged out of it. Like there's a lot of younger people doing this stuff, but I just wanted to make I wanted to make a zine that like if I came across, I'd be like, oh shit, this is awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome as well. So mission accomplished.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
I heard the name of the book, and I thought it was like a band that would go on tour with Global Threat and Toxic Narcotics.
That comes up all the time because of municipal waste.
Yeah.
So people are constantly saying, "Oh, dude, I really like municipal waste," and I'm like, well, I'm not involved with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like even the logo, it looks like you could sell it alongside some of those bands. It looks good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love like I was in punk rock bands and stuff, and then I love like flyer art and like Raymond Pettibone and stuff like all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Love this poster at the end too.
Yeah, Tony Consiglio. Yeah,
Consiglio. Great stuff. Yeah, these are really fun. Like I ordered all 3, and it's a great price point, right? If you're on a budget, you get comics.
It is. I don't know that when these go out of print that it'll be feasible to keep that price point. To be honest, with how much everything is fucking.
It's a thick zine. There's a lot of pages in this thing.
I bought these off of your website, and I think I got all 3 of them for $10, and then I got.
Oh yeah, because at a certain point I had boxes of them, and I was like, I'm never gonna get through these, and then
Power
lo and behold, I did start getting through a lot of them. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, fantastic! I love this one too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I had a T-shirt of that for a little while. Those are always low quantities, so I just kind of sold them in person.
Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, they're fun. And it's like, look, how many pages are they roughly? 48?
Those
70.
I think each of
yes,
I think each of those are 72.
Yeah. So you're getting a lot of zine. Like a lot of zines are like usually less pages, they're small,
right,
cheap. Like they're cheap. They're made cheap so it's affordable for everyone, right? And you get a little taste.
Right.
So this steps it up a notch. So
these are ones that I always recommend, like right away. Whenever I'm getting somebody new into Power Pulp, I'm like, you want to check out Municipal Threat, you want to check out Derelict, you know what I mean? Like my punk rock friends and stuff like that. And like I usually make them fans pretty quick.
Let's see. Here, no. Where's Brad? Where are you?
I'm in there.
Here, 138.
This is a great anthology, man. I love Steph's stuff, but like I think this one is probably the best one that he's put out yet.
Well, I think they get better and better, right? Because he's meeting more and more people, over the years, and you just network, right? And you meet so many cool artists and so many other creators, and you just build like this little community. And Godzilla. If anyone was curious how Godzilla was hung, just pick up this book. All right, we're getting another ban on Twitch, Johnny.
That's the Tim Vigil Godzilla right there.
I will tell you that the last show I was at, I sold the last page of that story.
Oh yeah.
So somebody bought the giant fucking dick that was cut off.
And then Godzilla's tail, like he could pleasure himself so easily. Look at his tail; it's like minus. So, yeah. And these are usually they range from 5 to 10 pages about these stories in this anthology, roughly.
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, right here, this page. This is the page you're talking about. Someone bought that.
Yeah, yeah, somebody bought that.
Sweet.
If dude, that thing was real and it fell off of him, somebody would buy that too. So
it's a delicacy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It probably would be. It probably sell for big money,
Yeah.
Big pot.
Forget the Wagyu. You want the Godzilla meat,
Yeah.
Because Wagyu, that's the Japanese beef, right?
Kind of. The Kobe is like the good stuff. Wagyu's
okay, so the Kobe, then that's
Wagyu's the stuff that they sell to Americans for hella money, but it's still good steak. Kobe is like the best of the best that you get over there.
Okay. There. This is the printed material I have. I'm definitely gonna get more as it goes, but I try to spread my wealth out amongst many creators at a time, so I buy a little.
Well,
chunk at a time.
I understand. I'm trying to. I was supposed to print issue 11 this month, but I got to get the suspension done in my van. So like it's like it's real. You know, I have to spread out my releases and stuff too.
Yeah. So that means, folks,
are you going to start using Kickstarter then? Like, are you like somebody?
I have. You know what? The first, I want to say, like issue 2 and 3. I think I did do like really low run like Kickstarters, but I don't know, man. That's a lot of work. It's like it's seriously like it's its own thing.
Yeah, I got you.
And I understand like it's probably worth it, but at the same time, like I don't know, that's a lot of commitment. I got kids, and I don't know. I'm always running around, man.
Put them to work, child labor.
Yeah, I mean, like Junji Ito, his wife and her mom like does the inking for him, like them like deep blacks and stuff from the Junji Ito comics. That's his.
That's
mom.
not like that's the part I like though.
Yeah.
Yeah, inking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love inking. My pencils are really rough. Like they're like structure.
Mm-hmm.
So most of my drawing is the inking.
So you heard it here. Brad needs to fix his suspension. So people go scan the QR code up in the left-hand corner and go buy all his books. Help the guy out, you know?
You got to make an action figure of the omnipotoid or whatever the little.
Dude, that's funny. I was talking to one of my friends about that a couple years ago. Like I think we were gonna try to kit bash a couple things. Like the I think what I was initially gonna do was I was gonna take the body from the Fugitoid Ninja Turtles toy.
Yeah.
And bust off the head, and then put on. There's what's the Spider-Man villain that dresses like a fucking frog?
Like a frog.
A leapfrog, right? The guy who beats.
Yeah, but is his name just the frog? I don't know. But they had a toy of him, and I was gonna take off his head and put it on there and just fucking do like a bootleg version of that. So it was like Omnipotoid.
Yeah, he was called Leapfrog. Was his name?
Okay.
Leapfrog, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So give us the quick elevator pitch. So
the elevator pitch is so fucking terrible. Like
let's hear it.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? I cut it down a lot. I cut it down a lot when I started doing shows because I was trying to like, well, you know, so it's got these public domain, you know, just like fucking the elevator pitch is always just like it's a throwback to 80s black and white comics with the humor skewing more towards underground comics. It has public domain heroes that are involved and you know they're fighting in a dystopian world. That's the elevator pitch, and most of the time people are like okay with that. But it's such a fucking weird book to try to actually explain.
Word. And
because
it's volume. There's a lot to it, you know what I mean? And it's more heavy. Like you learn like so much about what's going on with everybody, with the human guy, with the apes he hates and stuff like that. I mean, like it gets down, and like this is just like the first act, and so many moving parts, man. It's really cool.
There's so much like I used to do like autobio stuff, but I kind of feel like this shit is just as autobiographical because like there's so much of my thoughts and feelings about like philosophy and shit like that just kind of tossed in there with all these dudes, you know, punching each other.
It doesn't really remind me of like an American ape film, but like if you've ever seen like the Japanese films, like The Time of the Apes and stuff like that.
Oh
it
yeah,
almost has a feeling like that to me. of the
Right.
style of live action ape movie that they were making.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, tokusatsu is always a big thing for me.
I love this. I love the splash. It's fantastic. And the follow-up page is just as good. And here you see like your zine kind of style with
Right.
like as it goes. I love this page. This page is fantastic. I love that. Yeah, playing with like the Xerox, the contrast.
Right.
Yeah, the noise distortion that you use is just great, man.
With the negative,
thanks.
go up the contrast, go with the negative, then you bring in like the textures, it's fantastic. Love that page. You have a couple other ones like that throughout, but it's great. Definitely has that zine vibe like we're talking about before, you know?
Right, definitely.
And obviously I picked this one for the thumbnail. Such a good splash page. I love the fact look at the teeth. You know, it hits a teeth, so it knocks a few teeth and cracks them and everything.
Such a great detail, man. Like it that's right there with Darrow and the bullet hole through the guy, and you see through it. That's on that level. You know what I mean? I
was worried that we'd get it flagged on YouTube for that thumbnail, so I made sure I cut it a little higher.
Oh yeah.
So it's not as blatantly like
right. Yeah.
Yeah. But I love it. It was one of my favorite thumbnails that I've made since we've been doing the show. The one for that I took from your page here. It was fantastic. I was like right away. I'm taking that one to do the thumbnail for sure.
Your title pages are great too. Very Eisner-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're probably closer to like the Kirby things, but instead of the Kirby chapter breaks, but instead of that, usually they're double page spreads.
I mean, like that dude up in the foreground, and like, oh, dude, it's such a great page. You know what I mean?
I'm okay. I'm okay with the first couple issues. They're not like my favorite of everything. I think they're functional.
Joe and I love watching the evolution, though, man. Like I love seeing your art look like that. To tell you the truth, I know it probably drives you crazy, but it's
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't drive me crazy, but it's just very weird to see how I did something at that point compared to how I do something now. You know what I mean?
This was how many years ago? The first issue of Ape-men?
Well, it was like, it was like 15 or 16.
Great, where he chops him, blah blah blah.
I had to look it up because Manny, like when he saw me post it, he went nuts because he loves Ape comics and he never heard this, so I had to hook him up.
Yeah. So just a reminder, if people want to win something for the giveaway, just write Power Pulp in the live chats, or if you're watching on the replay, down in the YouTube comments, and that gives you a chance to enter to win one of Brad's books.
Yeah, anything of his
off the Power Pulp site. So yeah. Oh, that's a good one too. So Nelson, this guy's a public domain guy, you said, right?
Yeah, Power Nelson is definitely a public domain guy. The first chunk of the story is directly riffing off an issue of Prize Comics that Power Nelson was in, where he goes to the planet Atto, where there's these hyper intelligent apes that have enslaved the human population on the planet, and then he beats the shit out of them and makes the leader King Matus free them.
Cool.
So this is I read that, and this was to me this was the logical extension of that story. Well, part of it's logical. I don't want to say it's logical, but it's the extension of that story.
Is this inspired by Grayskull or the He-Man?
You know what? I don't think I really thought in my head that it was.
No.
But no, it wasn't. But obviously, like I watched all that shit. I had toys, so I think it was just one of those things that happened.
Yeah, the skull's there, but like the actual shape itself maybe looks a little more like Helm's Deep from but like
I think I was just trying to model the skull closer to an ape skull, like a gorilla skull.
kind of like the yeah.
It's great though, man. I'd live there. Like I'd be throwing parties.
Mine,
I think
the warring.
I think that particular drawing, I think I based it, like the structure of it. There was like, I think I based it off of a picture of like Minecraft.
Okay.
It's such a weird like perspective.
Yeah, and I love this touch.
Yeah,
where he's narrating and he's like looming over the whole scene.
Oh yeah.
And he has his hand kind of coming over the side of the castle. You know, that's great. I love that detail.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You definitely be getting only fangirls up in that castle, man. Be party.
Yeah. This is a fun one here. You're working.
Yeah, all that black and white work. Jealous, man. Like, how long did that page take you? That's a week, I think.
I don't know. I have no idea how long that stuff took at that point.
It's beautiful though, man. Like Joe and I like a good black and white book, and goddamn does this thing sing, because there's parts where it's almost just monochromatic, and
right.
And it's just great. You don't really lay on grays too much. You leave the black.
I kind of shift styles throughout it a lot.
Yeah, the one that's landscape.
Like, the landscape one is definitely like
gray tone washes almost.
It is different. Those are definitely washes.
Yeah.
I did washes over those, and they're drawn a lot more loose and cartoony.
Love these eyes. That makes me think of back in the day when I used to read Silver Surfer as a kid. Rod Lime used to do the little when his powers would kick in, his eyes would get
right.
Yeah, I love that.
Rollins, he's just like
you'll see those effects like throughout the entirety of the run, because like I have like one little folder on my Photoshop thing that I just reuse over and over for that.
Hey, it's a cosmic, right? Cosmic beings. They have to have these.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you have to have the crack. You have to have the little effects everywhere.
But like, this trade we're looking at, though, I gotta say, like, even though I definitely wanted more after reading it, I thought that it was a great, like, just piece. You know what I mean? Like, it was well put together. The trade itself didn't. You know what I mean? It was a good, solid purchase all around. You know what I mean? The trade delivers, and are you going to be planning on doing that more, or are you going to make longer trades in the future to try to like?
No, I think they're pretty much
going to be 3 issue.
I think that's how it's going to be.
Cool. Yeah. I'm waiting to get the other ones. I kind of feel weird when I have trades for the first 2, and then like I start issue. So like I'm kind of hoping you do a new trade for the.
It's gonna take a while.
I got you. I know how you guys roll, but like.
Love this guy's design.
Yeah.
But I will. I mean, not to like badger anybody about purchases or anything, but like. I was thinking about that. Like, there's so many like people that are doing these small press books, and they're not really like archived well.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, I don't know if I might have talked about this on a different podcast. Like, what is it? The dude, what is his something Stroman that did Life Brigade. Have you ever heard of that comic?
Yeah. Braun Snowman? No, that's a wrestler. He's got a name.
No.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I might be pronouncing his name wrong, anyways. But like I was looking up, that dude passed away at some point, and there's not really. I mean, I couldn't find a massive amount of information about like what he did as a creator. Even though I know he's on a bunch of the Blue Comet books from the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. But there's just like not a. Like it's kind of like what's in the long boxes that you find here and there. Like that's it. You know what I mean? There's no.
He just kept his head down and worked, huh? He didn't really try to put out his own graphic novel or anything.
I don't even think. I think that wasn't really a thing at that point. You know what I mean? And then at some point he kind of fell off the scene, and the same thing with a more recent dude, the dude from Electric Fear. He did like 5 or 6 issues, and he died a couple years ago. And like, I've been trying to find the the 5th and 6th issue forever, but the other ones you can find in long boxes here and there. But the 5th and 6th one were, the other ones were full color. The 5th and 6th one were black and white, and like Xeroxed interiors, and like, so he was probably just doing that straight mail order, and it's like,
well, that's probably what they had done of the book. I bet you he was going to color it and stuff, but they just put out what they had, is what it sounds
right,
like.
that's probably true, but like, it's just like, I haven't been. There's a listing on that my comic book shop, but I've never actually seen those issues in there.
And then, one of my favorite things that I got, that is the drawing of John Cena that you gave me. I know it's one of your. He does kind of remind me of John Cena.
I didn't realize that, but yes, it does.
I wasn't expecting that, dude, because like I got the 3 zines and Damnation, and like that drawing was in the back. It's just a ballpoint pen drawing saying "Thanks, human." But I was just like, this guy is one of my favorite people in the world now, because like I never get original art, so especially for free.
So like I try, if like I'll usually do like and I can't always do it, but usually when people spend, if I'm putting in a backing board or something, I'll make a quick little sketch. But like sometimes if they do like, $50 or $60 worth, then I'll put a little bit more effort into a little drawing.
Yeah. Like I bought 3 copies of Damnation. You actually had to send me one separately because you forgot to put it in with the kaiju.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was me. Dude, I adore Damnation is an empty thread. I can't wait for issue 2. Like, is the construction paper going to be blue on it? Just wondering, like, if you were going to do.
Oh, is it going to be? Oh, the construction paper. I don't know. No, I think I'll just figure it out when I get there. Those ones are like risographed. That's why they're kind of like fading and like weird in some places, because it seemed like the best way to kind of represent kind of a low budget, like kind of punk rock horror thing. But eventually that book is going to be collected together in a completely different format.
Yeah, you got to put that up for the Harveys or the Eisners, bro. Like that's a legitimately good book with a good theme, man. Like you're hitting on something really good with it. Like I love that you sell it on your own site and stuff, but like I live to see that book in everybody's hands, because there was a book that came out a couple years before. I'm not gonna say its name. Very somewhat similar story, but like you just simplified it. Like you kind of made it a Ramones song, and it's so much better that way. You know what I mean? It's just raw, going fast, and
right.
You're kind of just hoping that these 2 goofballs that you just met are fucking gonna get puked on, or shot. But like, yeah, more puked on, because like our pro tag, he likes to just vomit on people. So
right.
But the David Bowie skull mask is the shit. Like you should make those and sell them. Like just.
I have one mask of that I made, because initially I was working on a short film. I was working on a short film, not necessarily called Damnation is an Empty Threat, but that was the design of the character. I never got very far. I only got like a couple minutes into it, like one scene, a couple scenes in it. I was trying to do it on my phone because I'd seen all these SOV movies,
Yeah.
SOV horror movies and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, dude, I have a phone in my pocket. I can make a movie. But I kind of fell off of it. And then I just transferred it to comics, where, I can just draw in my room.
That's excellent, man. And everything that you have, like, you got a very promising future. Like, I mean, I still look at this at your beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that's that's so cool to say, especially with the very interesting things you've given us, like Ape-men of the Apocalypse. I mean, it's such a gorgeous book. It's got I mean, you think that the name is just like B movie generic, but like the name does come into play really well. But like the story, like it kind of goes beyond. You got some Oscar Wilde shit going on in there, man. It's not like a typical um He-Man Thundercat type thing. I did say earlier it gave me like kind of tingles of the Thundercats a bit, but I think it's the guy's armor, some of the armor.
Right. Yeah.
That's a great little beat up face there. I love that.
But yeah, I mean, like it's a pretty violent book. It represents war very well. I mean, better than like any American cartoon did. I'd have to put it up against something like Macross or like the first Gundam, something like that. With the way that the themes of war in a. But I mean,
yeah, I think as far as like gore and stuff, I think a lot of it's derived from like Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Fist of the North Star.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy that it's finally run in English, like all of it. Like,
right.
It's been ridiculous that the greatest manga ever made, like they couldn't ever fucking get it released. Like, how does that happen? But the curse is broken. I just hope the new anime is good. Like, man, it doesn't look like it's drawn very well, but I don't know. It could be great.
I don't really follow a lot of it. I watch a lot of old stuff.
Well, they're doing a new anime for it. I figured they'd have just got the guys that do JoJo. That's what I would have did.
Yeah.
And just kind of did Fist of the North Star like that. Have them do the story arcs, drag it out. Have them meet Toki. Have them meet Rao. Like all that stuff. The set that I have, I think it's 170 episodes. Like 40 of them are in English, and the rest you got to read. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got the discotheque set of the original Hokuto Shinken. You're already dead. You are stuck. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love your transition here because you changed like the format, right? Halfway through this issue.
Right. Yeah.
I love how you transition here with pretty much this is your transition page where you're looking at it naturally. You're going to want to shift the book this way, right? When you're looking at it.
Right.
And then boom, it keeps going. Oh, fuck. That's so good. I love, like, this is like before, like that zine style. I love that so much that, you got the crackle, you got the half tones, the newsprint style, and then boom. Now it's landscape, right? It's
right.
Yeah. And I love the way you transition that into it.
I fucking hate it when books do that, but I thought it was interesting. It's interesting to have power over the reader.
It was a thing I forgot that they used to actually do in 90s comics all the time.
Right.
Until I started reading Power Pulp books because you guys all do it. And then like I started getting some of my old Chaos issues out. And I'm like, oh, look, he's doing the Power Pulp thing. He's
Yeah, but I think it's so well done too. Like it's not dramatic. Like you ease us into it, right? You have this page.
Right.
Then people are like, okay, because the 2 pages connect, right?
Right.
It's like he's falling. So it makes your brain be like, okay, logically I should be looking at it like this, right? And then it continues, fades, and then I love the fade too, like how this page, like it fades out, then you fade in, and now and even the style changes a little bit. So it isn't jarring. Like it's a very smooth way of doing it. So kudos to you on that. That is fantastic.
Yeah, anybody that's interested in this, man, Power Pulp in them chats, man. Get a chance to win this for free.
Yeah. And this guy, where is it? He does that laugh like in The Simpsons. What's his name? The bully guy.
The main one?
Arnold, right?
Yeah. Where is it? He goes, ha ha, at one point, doesn't he? I thought I remember reading that somewhere.
You might.
Yeah,
the main one is just a riff on Gary Panter's Jimbo.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah.
Right away. He even looks like the kind of a little bit like the Matt Groening a little bit with the mouth and everything.
Right.
And he looks like the nerdy scientist a little bit too that you get in The Simpsons.
Yeah. See, I never thought any of my stuff looked that close to that, but
He looks
a
like
couple people have said that, so maybe there is some of that in there.
Especially this panel here, right
he
there.
looks-
Yeah.
And Futurama, the guy that owns the place, the old guy.
Dr. Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. It's Futurama, not The Simpsons.
Well, he kind of looks like Burns too, but he's not as crusty. He looks more.
No, it's the Futurama scientist I'm thinking of, Johnny. That's a good call. Yeah. The Toad making out with Stardust. I'll go back to that page. That's.
It's such a gorgeous book to look at, man. Like
what's his name? Toad.
Omnipotode.
Omnipotode is totally violating Stardust here.
Yeah.
Completely like fucking
canceled Omnipotode.
Yeah, canceled. You didn't make it to the end of Ape-men.
He's still on YouTube, probably. He's like alpha male fucking
Oh,
stream.
here we go. Then it goes back here. So you have a slight transition here, but
And I mean, like, this is just the first book. Like, it gets weirder. The apes get wings. You know what I mean? They kind of get this kind of cool gargoyle shit. And some of the issues that I've seen, like, this book goes hard. Like, it is great sci-fi fantasy. You know what I mean? To the bone.
And here from earlier, you'll understand this panel, but that's a great.
Yeah, it's just him,
kind of putting them back, the pieces back together there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. A lot of that. Love the half tones here that you're coming in with a little more as you progress. Another great head explosion.
Yeah, that's a recurring theme.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of kind of neat politics that you work into it too, because like the apes are kind of chill, and like it's the one human guy that really wants the conflict at the beginning of the story.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Power Nelson.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting book. You know what I mean? Like it's very well written. It's serious, but not too serious. You know what I mean? Like, it's still be sci-fi fun, but like,
yeah, definitely.
You're definitely kind of learning a little in this book, though. But I'm not going to say you're preachy or anything. There's a good message in this book at the same time, which I always appreciate when somebody's able to work in.
I love this panel. I think it's so well done.
Yeah.
You really get the feel of like a flash of light and everything.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely like Miller type stuff that I'm trying to throw in there.
Yeah. Then the big explosion. Woof. Yeah, with the wormhole. Yeah, there you got the little bit there too.
So throughout the years in the comics, how long does the war actually go for? Is it like in this?
Well, I mean, realistically, like at least the first few issues or whatever, it's kind of just that whole battle in the throne room, but then it flashes back and forth to different characters and different times and shit.
Okay, so
it's almost like two gods fighting. Really, the Toad guy and the other alien are almost like demigods that are fighting, and all these people are kind of caught up in their little feud almost.
Right.
Yeah, it is very.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I don't know where the first trade ends.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit in those books where it folds in on itself. Like, I love that shit.
This is great.
That's some of the stuff that I still like, definitely.
Yeah.
The whole sequence of fucking Power Nelson coming back to the planet and like positioning fucking robots with dirty bombs throughout the ape city.
Ooh, boom! Look at that. Good stuff.
I think that's a spoiler he was trying to avoid. But that's okay. We're not giving context.
I went through quick. You know, they just get a flash. They just get a flash. Love this design too. That's great, like kind of creature design there. Yeah. And in the end, look at this. Well, this is Johnny loves this guy.
Yeah, I love Loch Ness, man. His clean lines are cool. He does armor really good too. I'd like to see him kind of do a book like this, or maybe like something Voltron-y. Like that would be pretty cool.
Damon Begay.
Well, I think like the vast majority of the stuff Loch Ness does is like tokusatsu and giant monsters and shit.
Yeah. In the kaiju counterattack one that I have, his was my favorite, about the dude that worked in the restaurant. I thought that was
right.
That was such a great kaiju story.
Yeah.
I love the look of that. I didn't realize his fur was white. So
yeah,
good.
is it?
It just pops, right? It's awesome.
It is on that cover, anyways.
Yeah. Well, the book's black and white, right? So I was like,
yeah, I know. I always just kind of like, I think like Power Nelson obviously has a color scheme.
Yeah.
So does Stardust. The other guys, I just kind of wing. They'll shift a bit on different covers.
I mean, it's such a great choice putting his fur white. It makes it so striking, right? He stands out.
Right.
It makes him look powerful. I love that choice.
Gives it that Fist of the North Star thing you were talking about. The only thing that would be a little more is if he was licking the edge of his axe. Yeah, that guy's the North Star would do.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah.
Did somebody say kaiju? Yeah, buddy.
Is this the Godzilla story available anywhere else aside from this anthology?
No, I don't believe so. I've only put that in there.
Okay. So 138, I'll show people real quick again.
It's worth getting for that, but it's such a great anthology. A lot of our buddies are in there, like David.
There's a lot of good art in there.
Hopped on late. Brad has a story of what, an 8-pager about? And
something like that.
Gore Comics anthology number 3. You can go find that on Bloody Gore Comics with an X.com. You can go pick that up there. And Brad has a really, really awesome Godzilla story in here. So
yeah, Goose, you're gonna like this. It's got Godzilla's Padinger in it. Goose is in the house, man. Well, it's good.
What's up, Goose?
Yeah, man.
The goose is loose. Yeah, so you can go pick it up there. That's awesome.
Yeah, if you don't got your eye on Brad Dwyer, like I hope you do now, man. Like honestly, like the municipal threats were one of the first things I got from Power Pulp, and I didn't actually even get them from Power Pulp. I got them from Brad because I wanted Empty Threat so bad. Damnation's an Empty Threat. I don't know. There's just something about that cover, dude. Good Vibes Only t-shirt and bat just walking. I'm like, that looks like a comic that I'm gonna fucking. And I was right. And I was right with everything though, man. Like you can't go wrong with Brad. He's and yeah, he's basically tying up the Ape-men, right? You got issue 12.
I am. I'm getting there. Yeah.
You're getting there. You got any plans? Are you just kind of gonna hold your tongue about that until it's ready to
go? About which one?
Anything that you might be doing after Ape-men, you know, like
I have a couple of things that I've just been picking at for a while. So I'm still working on Ape-men stuff, and then the second half of Damnation is still something I'm working on, and then I've had a autobiographical story, like half autobio and then half like Black Flag history type thing that I've had in a drawer for fucking about 2 years that I pick at every once in a while.
You're gonna do some Henry Rollins spoken word. You're gonna be like family man.
So
there's a lot of stuff. It all takes time, so it just depends.
So just to remind people, if you drop Power Pulp in the live chats, you get 2 entries to win one of Brad's books from the Power Pulp site. So drop Power Pulp in the live chats to get 2 entries. And if you're catching this on the replay, just write Power Pulp down in the YouTube comments and you'll get an entry to win. And usually we let this run for about a week or 2.
Yeah, but
So we'll see. We'll keep you posted for when we'll actually do the draw. There you go, Goose.
yeah, this one's going to be a little different because it's Power Week, so we're going to have 3 guys on. So we're not exactly how quick the
we'll stagger. We're going to stagger the wheel probably. Yeah. Oh, K-pop's in on the action.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Power Pulps in the chat. It's going to be almost as big as the maybe
everything is super
rot steak one. So yeah, man.
Showing Brad some love. I like it. Love it.
Yeah, well, he deserves it, man. Like all them Power Pulp original guys do. Like I remember having James on and like us looking at the site for the first time online and like us scrolling and seeing like stuff like Super Lux and being like, ooh, and then seeing Ape-men of the Apocalypse. Actually, Joe had already known of it, but like I hadn't seen it before. I saw that in Municipal Threat, and I was like, those were literally like just on the list of shit that I was gonna get first. That and a couple of Tony's things. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's pretty. The whole Power Pulp thing has been really good because I mean, realistically, I was just doing just mail order and I had very few books in actual shops other than just like a couple locally. But yeah, it's cool to actually have books in comic shops.
are you getting pretty big outside of Arizona finally, or are you kind of still like mostly there? Because that's what Eric told me when I asked him about his situation in Arizona. I was wondering if you were similar.
As far as like sales and stuff.
Yeah, like are you still kind of mostly like do most of your business there because it just works better?
I mean I don't even really do that many shows per se. I mean like I did so much even before Power Pulp, like especially coming out of like COVID and stuff. I sent books all over the place, at least in the U.S. So I mean, I don't think I have a massive audience, but it's definitely grown by leaps and bounds.
Yeah. One small thing we didn't mention about I like the crosswords you have at the end. Yeah, that's awesome. Like 3 across. Spielberg TV movie featuring a big rig.
What kind of movie featuring a big rig?
Isn't it the one with the Joker face on the front?
No,
Overdrive. No,
that's Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, that's based off Stephen King book, but
he didn't have a book. He just made the movie.
Oh, he made the movie. Okay.
Yeah, him and Cocaine made that movie together.
Yeah, that's Maximum Overdrive. The Spielberg. I'll ruin this one. The Spielberg movie is Duel.
Duel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red truck chasing the little gold car around.
Yeah.
On TV, it was a TV movie, right?
It was, yeah.
It ended up inspiring Jaws. Like Jaws is basically
right
based off of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, and they're not too long, so you can get through them pretty quick. Makes it more fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Beats the New York Times where you have to rack your brain. Does the New York Times, do they even have a crosswords anymore?
Yeah, I think they've put their book out, or their newspaper out on Sunday just so people could do them because it's world famous.
So that's the only newspaper they sell now is the Sunday one for the crosswords?
I would think so. Either that or they just switch to Wordle and everybody goes on there and does a Wordle.
Oh, Wordle. Is that still a thing? I don't see people posting about it as much anymore.
I don't know. Like, well, people don't post about crossword puzzles, but I know like
there's some Facebook group that it's all about crossword puzzles.
See, I like word searches, man. I think those are a little more fun. You should like highlight or pin it. I know I'm sounding like really remedial with that.
Coolio. There.
Whoa.
And issue 11, you just kind of came out with that at the end of last year, right? That's
right. Yeah. I still have a couple of the black and white copies.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I like the back cover a lot. That's dope.
So yeah, that's number 11 is done.
Very cool. So do you have any do you have anything coming up that you want to shout out? Like, do you have any events coming up?
I do not. I do not. This is the event.
Because you went you were at the Arizona con, no?
Yeah.
Just went by, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago?
Something to that effect. Yeah.
You go
Yeah, not too much going on right now.
Did you go with Scott to the con?
Yeah. Me and Scott and Eric Mingle all were right next to each other.
Party crew. So I'm talking.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not quite as awkward when we're next to each other.
Man, like I'm just so happy you guys are all at home on Power Pulp. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are a great bunch of guys, great bunch of books, and yeah, when Eric landed on there, man, like I should have kidded. I was so happy. I'm big.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, dude, I can't. I can only see bright things in your future, man. And Ape-men's going to end epic, and I think after that you're going to even go crazier, man. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be beautiful.
Yep. I mean, I can't quit at this point.
You're just taking off, man. You got it now.
Yeah, that'd be a great tragedy if you were to just like. I drew an 8 book. I'm done. Dream accomplished.
Yeah.
So if people want to follow you on socials, it's Brad Dwyer, one word, _comics with an X. You can go follow Brad on Instagram there on his socials. You have your link tree there for your site, so they can go to your site and check stuff out there. You have some original art there for sale, so people, if they want to go pick up some original art off you, you have
Damnation,
a good dozen pages on there. That
predominantly it's like pinups and stuff from that I've done for other books, or just stuff like that.
Yeah.
You still sell Damnation's an empty thread on there, right? That's the only place you can still get your store.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, there are Damnation is, I think, only on there right now, but I'm pretty sure Power Pulp is going to put that up there soon.
Okay, yeah, well, it's so good, man. Like, it should be up for the Eisners, man.
Yeah. And
I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I appreciate that you have enthusiasm for it.
Up in the left-hand corner, people scan that. That'll bring you to the Power Pulp site, where you can go check out Brad's lineup of books that he has on the Power Pulp site. If you want to start shopping in case you win the giveaway, or if you just want to buy something as well, you buy something now and you can add something later on the giveaway if you win the giveaway as well. So,
Yeah, you can spend so much money on that Power Pulp site. It's not even funny. I'm not gonna dare you, because you'll be a smartass and try to find one anyways. But honestly, try to find me a bad book on that site. Honestly, it doesn't exist. There's not a book you'll ever look at on Power Pulp and be like, yeah.
It's pretty diverse crew of people on there at this point.
Yeah,
it's all
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of which, man, like, what's your favorite scene, man? What kind of punk rock you into? Are you hardcore kid? You like Pogo?
No, I don't think I was ever necessarily a hardcore kid. It was mostly like really fast, shitty pop punk, and I don't even know if you could call it pop punk. It was like I don't know. I listened to, when I was in high school and stuff, I was really into like FYP, and like later on like Toys That Kill and stuff like that. in more recent years, I've gone back and listened to a lot of the stuff that I kind of blew off when I was a teenager because I was like, that's fucking old shit. So I love, at this point, I do love like old Black Flag shit and Husker Du and Dinosaur Jr. and all that kind of stuff. All the kind of stuff that I really never gave the time of day because I was involved in playing in bands and shit. Now it hit me at some point that I really like all that stuff.
Yeah. I think we all go through that stage when we're young.
We're too hard for it, and then you get around to listening to it and you're like, yeah,
You worry too much about being a sellout and stuff like that.
Dinosaur Jr. was weird enough in the town I grew up in Modesto. Like, it was weird enough that basically those bands were accepted as punk rock. Like, you into Black Dinosaur Jr. and Sabado and them other bands that were on SST that were all artsy fartsy like that.
Right.
Folk Implosion was pretty good too.
Folk Implosion, Meat Puppets.
Yeah. All that stuff. I like Meat Puppets too. I just didn't get it. I think the weirdest thing I got from when I was in high school, because you couldn't. There's no way to check out music, So no. I think somebody had a Black Flag CD or something, and they always had the little catalogs in there. And I think I ordered the Minutemen on the strength of the cover art. So I ordered What Makes a Man Start Fires, and I got it and I liked it. But at the same time, even then, it was a little bit over my head. I think I was just like, this is cool, but I don't get what the fuck is happening.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's another band that I love now.
It was such a time, cassette culture, right? People would buy CDs, your friends, you'd all buy a different album. Then you'd buy a 12-pack of cassettes and all right, I'm going to make a copy for each one of you. And each, you go to the record shop and you'd all buy strategically.
Oh, we had to borrow them ourselves, but that's how it worked. Your friend would get the CD and then you'd take turns borrowing it. And you do the double speed recording.
The tape deck. Yeah, that's true. They had the speed recording too, eh? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think the first band I was in, that's how we dubbed all of our little tapes.
Through the speed recording.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I remember when that came out, we were like, "Oh my god, it takes half the amount of time."
It was the future.
Yeah, kids today.
But I was from a small town, so small press stuff was not really in my. It was just not something I really knew that much about. I knew Comet Bus existed. And stuff like that, but I had no idea. I had no idea there was mini comics and stuff like that until way later. Until I was until I had moved to Phoenix in my 20s, my early 20s, and there was a comic book shop down the street, and they had mini comics on a spinner rack, and and also they were really cheap. And I had no money, so I would buy maybe one issue of something, and then buy a shitload of these little mini comics, and and it appealed to me because that's all I don't know, there has to be for me to get into something, there has to be an illusion of
they're illusion. They're Funko Pops. That's what I love mini comics too, but my obsession with them, it's almost like Funko Pops, but you can read them and you can you can put them up wherever you want to. They're really easy to decorate with. Mini comics rock. I love them.
Well, a lot of the rough ones are there's an illusion of simplicity, which I think is true in punk rock too, where it seems like it should be easy. And then you start doing it, it's much harder. But I think mini comics and stuff like that, and seeing people do their own stuff, and after having been in bands and stuff like that, really set me on the path to drawing regularly and trying to put out stuff.
Was the cover for Damnation an original album cover at one point? It's kind of posed like one. Or...
No. It's just a reference photo of me. Because I have those clothes.
because the cover is magnificent, and yeah, it's printed on red construction paper, right?
Right. Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah,
I actually love when mini comics do that. When they have a nice printed like a gloss cover, that's okay too. But you know what? Yeah, just go ahead and put a nice. If it looks that badass, go ahead and put it. It looks like a punk rock CD. It looks like It looks like a punkorama. You get that, and it had like a Rancid song, a Bad Religion song, a No Effects song, like all the. It's just
that's definitely the aesthetic I was going for with that.
It's beautiful. That's what really made me pull the trigger on like at least buying that piece of art, and like that was the first thing of yours that really captured me. But like I like everything you do, and yeah, like this is the guy I was talking about. He shows up in
trade.
I'm not sure who he is, but like he's. I don't know. That is just such a design, man. Like,
the Amalgama Lord.
Is he like Starscream? He looks like he's kind of Starscream. No,
I can't. Well, I don't, because you haven't read it yet, so I don't want to tell you who it is.
Okay. This is a cover for a recolored version of cover for 6, right?
Right. Correct. Yeah.
I love the colors on this. Yeah. It's great.
How 3 different yellows and red, right? That's all you used, and it's
beautiful. Yeah.
Did you draw this cover?
Yeah, I did.
I like the change up in your style for this.
Oh, that's like it's not 1-to-1, but that's definitely like referencing the style of Frank Miller's Ronin.
Okay, Ronin, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Because there's no holding lines in any of the figures or anything. It's all just hatching.
Yeah.
And then the color palette is pretty similar to Ronin.
Slightly more all pastels, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that. It kind of changes it up a bit. You're like going through the covers and you're like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, this is good. I like that. I love the composition of this one. It's just
that's one of the ones I like.
Very clear focal point. I love the little bubbles coming up at you. Very cool.
Yellow, it works really good. It's just like also red and blue. A really good red and blue cover just screams beautiful at you. But like a red and yellow, like this one and the other one that you just had, like it just looks great.
This one,
you can see a tiny little after Buscema thing, because that's the pose of. There's a all black cover of Rom, where Rom is like falling like that, and that's what it's referencing.
Yeah, so I think that's a cover for issue 8, right?
Yeah.
And we have issue 9.
9.
Yeah.
That's the lightsaber. That, Omega Man cover you got, right? The Lobo one, Joe? Kind of reminds me of it, at least.
A little bit.
I mean, he's got a cooler motorcycle. Lobo had that fucking jet ski.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty much. I think it's pretty much me just doing a riff on like Kamen Rider.
Okay, I see that too.
Yeah. Then you have issue 10.
Right.
And then you showed us issue 11 before.
So. Right. Yeah.
Very cool. Good stuff. So those are all available. All the covers that I just showed you, those are all available on the Power Pulp site, along with these 3 volumes of Municipal Threat. And the first trade as well is back in print, so you can pick up the first trade as well of Ape-men of the Apocalypse.
The second trade sold out already again?
No, I think it's there too, but we showed the cover.
Okay, I was worried because like I was gonna grab both of them when
I. Well, I don't think it sold out.
Cool.
I don't believe so.
Last time I checked, I think there's still copies available.
I mean, like sometimes Power Pulp be doing that with books, though. We'll get them in. So.
Well, we'll do less episodes about Power Pulp then, and then it'll be books for a starter.
It's kind of, it's dependent on everybody involved. So it's one of those things. I think there's no way to completely avoid that. And I've been guilty of that too before. Where I was just like, I don't know. I got to wait till I get paid.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a lot of books on there now. You have over 100.
There's a
100 titles.
There's a lot.
Titles,
there's a lot of books.
Total books. Yeah. It's I like last year. What was the first episode we did? Was it in August?
I think they had 26 or something like that. They had a couple Jim Ruggs. They had John and James's stuff. They had Brad's stuff. They had Tony's stuff. They had both Tony's stuff. Matt Chi. They had Sam Joy Royale, and I think was that it, or did they have a couple more? Oh, they what's her name?
Corinne Halbert. They had her Venus Scorpion Venus.
So I think they started with like around 20 people anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but we're coming close to a year that it's Power Pulp came to be, and it's just amazing to see the growth of it over the space of a year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, Brad, my friend, fantastic speaking to you. It was great. Yeah. Johnny, do you have anything else you want to touch on before we sign off?
Just remind people one more time, man. Power Pulp in them chats too, so you could win anything of Brad's your heart desires off of the Power Pulp site. And yeah, dude, like I can't wait to talk to you again. Like, great interview. I appreciate the hell out of what you do, and keep on going, man. We love you here.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So Thursday we're back with another Power Hour, and we'll have Tony Lopez on to talk about
Rick Lopez.
Sorry.
Tony's
on Saturday. Sorry, Rick Lopez to talk about Cosmic Cat, and then Saturday we'll have Tony. Sorry, Big Tony Barrow to talk about this book. I think he just reprinted
Rick. So yeah, he gave you one issue of that. Like that's actually the best one. Like read issue 2 of Wolf Maverick, and you'll be okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and he gave us Randy Tucker. So you can read Randy Tucker. So that's like half the trade that he's putting out. But like what he's putting out is both issues of Wolf Maverick, the one issue and of Randy Tucker, and then there's a new issue of them teaming up and like fighting or beating somebody.
I think I have a pinup in one of those. It might be in maybe the new trade. I don't know which one it is, but we traded because he has a pinup in the second volume of Ape-men.
When I was talking about that red and blue color, that's what I was talking about is Tony's Wolf Maverick Randy Tucker trade cover, man. That thing is just beautiful, and that red and blue just pops, just kind of like that red and yellow cover of yours we just had up.
Yeah, and then later in the month, on the 25th, we'll have Matt Chi.
We're going to be talking about Soria. We got Galaxy Bastards, but he is really, really wanting to sell them Soria trades. So, and I agree with him. It's a wonderful series. Very much like the one we talked about tonight, man. Like I'd say Matt Chi and Brad are similar-ish. I think Matt Chi's a little more all-agey, a little more friendly-ish. Not that your comics are...
I'm pretty friendly. I don't know. I've been pretty personable.
But you got some pretty serious gore and shit.
I mean, to be fair, I mean they're gonna have to learn about dicks at some point. So
yeah, at some point.
I thought their school stuff. All right.
Yeah. So once again, I'd just like to thank you for coming on, Brad. It was a pleasure having the opportunity to talk to you. Shoot the shit.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. This is a good time. I don't know what I'm saying.
Sorry about the time mix up earlier, but like, yeah.
Oh,
hey, it's Arizona.
Cool.
No.
Hey,
got us.
You can't do anything about it, man. We're just stuck in our ways.
Yeah. But hey, you're gonna get got one way or another at some point regarding something. So at least it was something minor, like just start time. It wasn't the end of the world.
Right.
All right, Johnny. What time is it?
Here, let me get to it. Give me a second.
Johnny,
Yeah.
what time is it? It's
Man,
outro time.
Yeah, you get to say what you